Jim, Coach had a fantastic quarter coming off of two very disappointing quarters. The question, though, is did they do it by promotion? And if they did, is that a concern? Because that's what I'm hearing is they got a little promotional,
well, My take is they gotten away from promotions and it was a failure. You needed to be promotional.
But if you're aspirational, coupons is a bad thing.
Yeah, yes and no.
Okay.
Aspirational in China more than aspirational here. Lou Frankfurt had taken his eye off of domestic. It turns out, yes, domestic turned out to need more couponing. I didn't know how much couponing he was doing from the get-go. I'm not as crazy about the stock as I used to be because that was a revelation. However, the fact is that this is a company that readjusted course and did so with alacrity in an environment where Burberry didn't, Mulberry didn't. It's VF Corp when VF Corp was 140 going to 150, say. In other words, VF Corp people kept underrating. Coach was underrated. A lot of people are still short Coach. That was a mistake. Coach is part of this Polaris, Harley-Davidson, Whirlpool component. The U.S. consumer is spending. It's just that the U.S. consumer is not spending in Europe or Asia. The bifurcation here is really rather stark, Deborah. If you sell in the United States and you have China coming on stream, people like you, and Coach is liked today.
Today, because we have talked about Coach over these last couple of quarters, and I haven't liked them versus Coors.
Coors is better. Coors is better.
So,
because people like growth. Okay. Not at any cost, because Coors is doing very well, but they like growth much more than promotion.
Because I'm struggling with this, Coach, because I feel that by couponing, it takes away from the brand. It's not a status symbol anymore.
You think it's a one-day thing? It could be a one-day thing.
I feel that if you got to get a discount to people to get them to buy your product, it's no longer a status or an aspiration.
That's a good point. I mean, if you go to the Coors bargain stores, in other words, if you go to the outlet
stores,
the price points are still very high, so they're doing a lot that's right. They have the hot stuff. Coach isn't.
All right, so you like Coors better than Coach, even though Coach had a good quarter?
Yes, I like Coors because in the end, the market always circles back to the remaining growth stocks, and there's only a handful of them left.